Good afternoon, everyone. How's everybody doing in this hot, scorching weather? Oh my goodness. I had no idea. This is actually, today is, y'all have to excuse me because I was late getting up, so I got a little frog. But today is the second day I actually turned my air on. It's running right now, if you could hear it. But what happened was I had to go outside. Well, I didn't have to go outside, but I did. I went outside because my trash smelly. I don't like my smelly trash in my house, so I got to get the smelly trash out of here. And plus, they're supposed to have, what do you call it, exterminator supposed to come today. I don't know if they're still coming. Sometimes they skip, sometimes they don't. But I just went outside, and I tell you, it is scorching hot. It's like heat that seemed like I've never felt this heat before. Not even down home in the cotton field. But maybe I didn't, I don't know, maybe I didn't stay out there that long because I can take my trash, on my scooter. I take my scooter when I go to take my trash out. And so, oh boy, I gotta fly. And so it only takes me about a minute, to ride there and drop the trash off and then ride back. I'll tell you, it is heat. The heat is on. And yesterday, the heat was on too, but I got up and got out here early yesterday morning because I had to go to the grocery store again, because I go on the scooter, go the best way I can, especially since my ride is acting up. And I got to get that straightened out. I keep telling myself, get this thing straightened out, and that'll be that. And I can just get on my ride whenever I get ready. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But one thing about this, the grocery store in my neighborhood, I don't like going there because sometimes things you get there, it's just not the same as, other places. But anyway, that's not why I came up here today, y'all. I came up to see how everybody is doing. How you doing? Are you surviving the heat? Lord, I feel sorry for the people that living out there in the desert, over there in, what's the name of that place over there in Mesa, Arizona, over there where Jody Harris is. Everybody remember Jody Harris. Do you remember Jody Harris, first of all, the one that killed her boyfriend and all this stuff? Oh, man, I watched the whole trial on TV. The trial was like nothing but a circus, but it kept my attention. And, I mean, it's got to be dry over there because it's like desert and the flooding and all that stuff that happened in California. There's some unusual stuff going on over here, y'all. I mean, houses collapsed. It looked like it might have been, what do you call it? Not a compound. What do you call those big houses that the celebrities live in? They got 20 some odd rooms or even more. And X amount of bathrooms and stuff. That thing just collapsed. And the flooding, the rushing of the water. And we had threats of flooding here too, because this is coastal where I live. I live coastal, the Atlantic Ocean, so it's coastal. On the edge, living on the edge, so to speak. And we had some threats of flooding in certain areas here, And even New York was flooded. I said, Lord, what is going on? I'll tell you, I don't know. I'm getting kind of scary, y'all. And they said this is like the hottest on record. These are the hottest days, on records in a row. But I don't know how hot it was because normally, if I'm in the house, I don't realize, even with my heat, even with my air off, I don't realize just how hot it is outside because I don't normally get that hot. But it's on today, y'all. It's running today. Normally I put like my little fan on over there or something like that just to have the air circulating in the house or something like that. If I'm moving around, cleaning up, which is hardly ever because I'm sitting here, doing my computer. And I was working in just a little bit, very little bit in the bedroom, y'all. Just a little bit. Trust me, it was only a little bit. Because it's a way to go, and I got, little stuff that's stacked up. But nevertheless, I'm still proud of myself. Boom, boom, boom. That's right. I'm proud of this old girl. This old girl is getting a little busier and a little busier. And I don't know if that's the, thought I heard somebody out there talking. I was getting ready to say, is that the exterminator? I don't know, y'all. It's supposed to come between 11 and 4. Yes, 11. It's after 11 o'clock. Let me see. I think it's supposed to be between 11 and 4:30 or something like that. But anybody, I'm going to stay home, though, because I don't want nobody in my apartment when I ain't here. Let's see what this thing says. Pretty sure it was 11 o'clock. Oh, it says from July 3rd, 11:30 to 4. But I could have sworn I heard somebody out there talking. Maybe it was something else working on the yard. Or maybe they're talking about all those cigarette butts that the neighbors have been throwing down there in my yard. I don't know. I don't see nobody. But anyway, I know, speaking of cigarette butts, I'm not going to go down there and clean them up. I was cleaning them up at first. But I say it's ridiculous for someone to even do that. How you going to... This is a non-smoking community, it's the first place. And they living upstairs and then throw the cigarette butts down here in my yard. It makes it look like, somebody's... The way they're placed, so you could tell that it's not smoking in here. But never mind. Anyway, it's not going to be my responsibility. I'll let them, if they want to clean it up, let them clean it up. Let's see, today is the Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. And then there's somebody, you don't need to be home. Yes, I do need to be home. I mean, not that I got anything to really, I don't have anything to really value in here. But the thing is, I don't like anybody rumbling and rummaging and looking through my stuff. And, you pick up little small stuff in your house, and then you don't even realize that little small stuff is gone until way down the road. I mean, way down the road, y'all. Maybe months, maybe even till a year later, you be like, where is such and such and such? And it's gone. Let's see here. Oh. I don't know, y'all. So how's everybody doing in the heat? I'm cool now. I came back. I don't know why I keep putting these glasses on. I keep getting this glare and it's crazy. But, oh boy, what was the thing? I was getting ready to show y'all something. I lost it. Where did it go? Maybe it's a commercial. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, let's see. Oh, there it is. I'm sure y'all seen these before. See? He went off. The big, the toucan. That's what I was going to show you. And then there was a man up there. I watch stuff like this, y'all. So, it's kind of exciting to me when I see something I've never seen before. And this big bird is up there to remind you of when you, back in the dinosaur days. I don't know if I could pull it up. Excuse me, I think it was on the shorts, I think. It's on YouTube, but the YouTube shorts. And let's see if I can find him. Oh, there he is. There. Wait a minute, y'all. You see that? I hope I'm showing it right. It looks real to me. I mean, can you imagine going outside of your door and you see something like that? What would you do? What's that guy on TV say? What would you do? Put on your running shoes and get the heck out of Dodge, baby. That's what I would do. I'm telling you right now. I would give it my best shot. I said, hey, I got to have my running shoes on today. I got to go. I mean, this thing's head, mouth, beak, bill is big enough to put your whole head in there. Look at this thing. Look at that. And they say it's a stork. I ain't never seen a stork look like that. Well, I guess I haven't seen everything, but hey, I don't want to see it. But you know what? Sometimes when you go to the zoo, you know, especially if you ever been to the Bronx Zoo in New York, you do see some unusual stuff. I went there maybe a year. It's been a long time ago. I only went one time, I think it was. Long time ago, my grandkids, I took two of my grandkids when they were small. There's some unusual looking stuff in there for them people that be having those wild, so-called wild animals. And then we had the Beardsley Zoo here, and I went there because my daughter had a birthday party for her son. I think he must have just turned 2 or 3. And only went there one time. But that's one on you. And this guy, it must be his pet because he's got a tattoo of this thing on his leg. I gotta turn that up and hear what the heck he's saying and where he lives, so to make sure I don't move in his neighborhood. I don't want to live there. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna get up here and I'm gonna wait. I don't have anything to do. I'm not gonna cook anything too hot. But I have been sitting here thinking about a cup of coffee. And I still didn't get my not vaccination. I didn't get my blood drawn. And I gotta do my pause, as Trey King can say. Put that pause on you. Everything's short now, y'all. I cut them down. They all cut down. I think I'm gonna try. I think this is black. I think I'm gonna do one black and the rest. I don't know if this is orange. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna see how it looks. Either all black and one orange or vice versa. On that note, y'all, I'm not gonna hang up here and talk to you all day, but I'm so glad it got cool in here. I'm telling you, I was so hot one time I couldn't even think straight. Before I went to take the trash out, because that's when I turned the air on. So it's just really cooling off in here now. I got the fan on and everything, and so I'm cool. And like they say, you keep the elderlies out of the heat. But I feel, when I was younger back in the day, matter of fact, 20 years ago, well, I wasn't that old 20 years ago, but I was still up, sort of up, and I was, 50 something. And we didn't have no air conditioning at all. But, until I moved here, then that's when we got central air. I'll say for the last 20 years we've had central air. But in the other place, we had air. Excuse me. But we had an air conditioner, like in the window. But it would get cold in there, that's for sure. Ain't no doubt about it. You wouldn't be hot. I hope y'all got some air. I mean, on a day like today. But I think we're going to get some thunderstorms a little later on, which I'm not, looking forward to that, of course. I got a snag in this. I just all these things down. I got a snag. Maybe I got to cut this one down. See, it's got a snag. I don't know if you could see it. But anyway, I'll get them together before the day is over, y'all. Then I want to get me something to eat. I think I got some leftover chicken and rice. I'm going to put some soy sauce on it. Pretend I'm eating Chinese. I haven't spent any money. I didn't spend any money on Prime. But you know what? I was going to get the earphone, the Beats. They had them for like $109. And I went to bed and forgot about it. So now, I don't know if they still, I think yesterday was the last day. But like they say, another sale was coming on. Plus I got my $100 in my pocket, so hey, I'm happy about that. Because really, do I need them? No more than I listen to music. But when I do listen to music, or, I want a nice sound to it. Because at one time I started to order that Boss, what do you call that thing? Boss, B-O-S-C. Some thing costs like $400, $300 or $400. I said, I don't want to listen to more. And then there's the sound bar that I had actually went and bought. Matter of fact, my daughter had hooked it up for me. But then I said, I don't need that because, get too loud and booming and booming and booming might disturb the neighbors. And so that's when I decided to get, which I mean, I've got these. I have these. These things ain't got that much power. I mean, it sounds better than this computer. This computer is the worst, got the worst sound of any computer that I had thus far. And it's a Dell. Dell back in the day was saying a taste, but I don't know what happened after somebody bought it. I don't know if China sold it to the United States or the United States sold it to China. But you don't hear about the Dell like you used to. It used to be all about Dell computer, Dell. But I always had an HP up until this is my first Dell. On that note, y'all, I know I'm talking some boring stuff, but I ain't got too much to talk about. I got a cooler. Like I said, I went outside, so I didn't know what's happening, but I had my head covered. I'm protected from the heat every time I go outside. Who that talking about me? Is it you? You've been talking about me. But like they say, as long as people talking about you, you in there. It's when they stop. Whether it's good or bad. If people are talking about you, honey, you is in there. Keep whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Because, see, they're talking about it. You got somebody talking about you. And so, therefore, it's, what it does when people talk about you? Like I said, whether it's good or bad, it's making your population, well, it could be your population too, but your popularity is growing. That's why they say you thumb it up or either thumb it down, either one. It works. But I mean, I've never had a troll, so I don't know what people are talking about. I don't get that many comments, but I never had anybody just say something really bad to me. Most of the matter of fact, all the comments can I say are pretty nice comments. I ain't had no bad comments about me. Nah, maybe because I don't have that many subscribers. But like I say, when they talking about you, honey, whatever you're doing, keep doing it. And you'll get better. First thing you know, you'll be at 1 million subscribers. And on that note, talk to you again soon.